She's finally out. Burma's pro-democracy leader, Aung San Suu Kyi, has just been released from her latest stint of home detention. Plus, Amazon's latest scandal. Should it have put the book up online? I'm Leeway Previs, and this is Vent. Okay, as you heard from the start of the program, our first article is about Aung San Suu Kyi, who has just been released from her latest set of detention in Burma, or Myanmar, I should say. Aung San Suu Kyi is Burma's pro-democracy leader, and she's been fighting for who knows how long to have this, to return Myanmar to a democratic state. As a result of this, she's recently had to spend 7 years in home detention, and the government's turned around and said, you know what, she has satisfied all the requirements of her detention, we're going to release her early. Now, they've also said, and this is from a government-controlled news service, that they've released her without restrictions. And it's that part that makes me sketchy about her entire release thing. I actually think that there's probably an ounce of untruth in there. Basically, I think she may actually be returning to detention possibly sometime in the near future for some trumped up charge. Our second article today talks about Amazon and the fact that they've just had to pull a book that was available for their Kindle reader from their digital shelves. Now, I'm not going to say the title of the book, but it does deal with pedophilia. Basically, the book's been pulled. Amazon and the book's author aren't saying anything, but everyone else has actually had a shot at it, mostly along the negative. However, there is at least one person out there who's saying that this book should be freely made available, and that is a guy by the name of Christopher Finan, who is head of the American Booksellers Foundation for Free Expression. Now, he said that the book in question does not break the First Amendment right because it does not include stuff like child pornography or is not legally obscene. And the reason why he says that is because the book does not contain any pictures. Well, I hate to tell him this, but I kind of have to disagree. I mean, it's a non-fiction book that talks about sexual encounters between an adult and a child, and how pedophiles can go about them. It is legally obscene. So, to my knowledge, the book is actually outside of the right. It cannot be published. Unfortunately, there are still a few others out there that are similarly along the similar vein and are still available. So I'm hoping Amazon does the right thing and gets rid of them. It's now time for that section of the show again called News from My Phone. And the news from my phone is some children in Chile have spent 3 days building the world's tallest Lego tower. Now, the tower itself stands 31 meters tall, weighs 600 kilos, and is made from 500,000 Lego bricks. Now, my guess is that the tower is freestanding. It wouldn't be able to enter the record books otherwise. But yeah, this is actually pretty interesting news, and I like the fact that these kids have gone to these extraordinary lengths to break a record. Question time, guys. Do you believe the Myanmar government when they say that Aung San Suu Kyi has been released without restriction? Leave your answers in the comment section below. If you want to contribute anything to the show, just click on this box here. That'll take you to the YouTube message service where you can submit what you want to submit. If you want to subscribe, box is up the top there. So, I'm Leeway Previs, this is Vent, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.